And good to be with you. I'm Jackson Mitchell. Time now 2 p.m. It is Monday, January 26th. Good to be with you. We do have a lot to cover. We, of course, are continuing our coverage of this winter storm. It's now exited Arkansas, but now brings in the cold temperatures. Taking a look at your 3-day forecast, what things are going to look to shape out with is Berkeley Public Schools has already canceled school for now the second day. Tonight, we're expecting a low about 7 degrees as you go into Tuesday, a high of 28, a low of 10, cloudy skies by Wednesday. Pretty much the same picture. It is going to be a little warmer when we talk about that overnight lows, a high of 28 and a low of 15. Live there at the RDOT camera in Brooklyn, showing some slushy road conditions. The question is, will that freeze overnight? Roads look pretty okay, though, if you're traveling throughout the day as the sun has made its way out. Current temperature in Brooklyn about 20 degrees, though it feels like 22. Something we, to say the least, haven't quite seen in some time. Of course, due to the fact it has been, just simply put it, so cold, and we've seen feels like temperatures dipping into the negative. So, of course, we're going to keep a look on all of this. We are learning, though, that the death toll has grown in all of this. 14 people have died. Of course, this storm is not only affecting us right here in Arkansas, but a large part of the nation, going all the way up to DC and New York City. We're learning the homeless population in New York City was also affected, of course, by the deaths here in this storm. Want to take you though to some footage we are getting in, of course, because I can't say enough how it's not only us right here, it's in other places. Because take a look at this footage. This is in Oxford, Mississippi. A reporter was doing a stand-up, and he shows you this footage. These are icicles in Mississippi. They received at least 1.5 inches of ice, almost one of the biggest places that received this ice. Look at that, dangerous. It's causing lots of power outages as well. So that's been something to look at. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. We do want to get to first, though, your misery map if you're traveling in the air, because it has not been something that has looked pretty in these last few days. I'll tell you from what I've seen, give me one moment, from what I've seen these last few days, it has calmed down just a little bit. Almost every part across the country was significantly red. And give me one moment as I prepared this map to show it to you guys. But again, what I was just saying is at one point in time when we were showing these maps to you yesterday, almost the entire nation was covered in red. I'll take out the graphic there, so you can see Miami, but every airport right now across the entire U.S., I would argue, except Seattle, which is either in the far northwest portion of your screen, top left, I should say, but they're the one place it's not saying many impacts right now. You're looking at about 1,039 delays so far today, 508 cancelizations. The question is now going to be about rebooking your flights, how airlines are taking a part of that, because now they're going to have a big line of people that were expected to travel during this winter weather, and now, of course, they are being told to having to rebook, and there's now, what I mean is there's a line of people waiting to get their flights back together. I do want to talk also, of course, about the power outages. We were just talking about it a few moments ago. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, they posted these photos to their social media pages saying they are helping those in Mississippi right now, of course, during all of this that they are facing. A look right now at poweroutage.com showing you the states facing significant outages right now. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, we're seeing the Carolinas, Georgia, West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky. They're all there in that map. They're facing some outages. Want to give you an update, of course, on Arkansas, though. Only 321 customers are without power right now. We did see a few thousand previously, which, of course, it's good note to see that Arkansas did handle this weather so nice, even though we did receive ice in far portions of southern Arkansas. So a lot to talk about still with this winter. So now we've entered the portion of the cold part, and the question is, when can we all get back to our normal lives? Likely going to be tomorrow, when a lot of people got to return to work, got to return to school. Not for students at Berkeley Public Schools, and a lot of schools across Northeast Arkansas. It's going to be interesting then, because I'll just tell you, when you live in a rural part, I'm in the city, but when you live in a rural portion of Brooklyn, those county roads, nobody's coming to plow your gravel roads. So that's the question here now, as the snow and ice have now moved out and the cold temps are moving in.